I'm not reaching, bro. Watch it, watch it, watch it. That's one. If y'all want to stew.
I can't hear you.
Can't take pictures.
I can't take pictures?
Yeah, or video.
Why not?
Just policy. Not me, just policy. When I'm not trying to be like that. Just video.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
No, I'm just saying you can't take pictures of video. I'm just being transparent with you, that's all.
Why not?
You video?
That's just a policy, that's all.
Why?
I know you're not turning on me.
You're talking to me.
I said, are you videoing him?
How can I help you?
I asked you if you were recording him.
Listen,
What's your name?
Listen.
My name?
Yeah.
Definitely not for you.
I don't talk to strangers, so.
I wasn't talking to you. I asked if you were recording him.
All right, guys, we got
Anyways.
take the party over here. Take the party over here.
Well, that way, but I don't like
Boss
being
man.
recorded.
Boss man.
So stop talking to the person with the camera.
All right, we're going to dead all the negative.
Anyways.
My videos.
That's like an anti-terrorist thing. You can't be recording venues.
Miss, have a good night, all right?
I'm letting you know what the laws in New York are.
What's the laws? All right, then.
Finish?
Nah.
Boss man.
I mean, I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Be honest, we can't take pictures or we can't take videos.
Why not?
You're in a corporate building.
I'm on a sidewalk.
It's part of the building. You're taking videos and pictures.
That's
of.
okay.
You trying to shrug your shoulders? No.
I'm on a sidewalk
You're taking videos of a corporate building.
from the
So I'm
sidewalk.
gonna have to ask you to excuse me from the premises.
You can ask me anything.
I'm being transparent.
Obviously
And
not.
I'm being a gentleman.
I'm being a gentleman as well.
And I'm just asking you nicely.
I'm just not gonna let nobody step on my rights, sir.
No. Listen to you.
Yeah.
I hear you. But this is a corporate building that you're taking videos.
I don't care what building it is. It could be the White House. If I'm on a sidewalk, I could film it.
But what are you taking videos of? What are you taking videos
Whatever I
pictures
can,
of?
whatever I can see.
If it's a part of this building, then I cannot let you.
You want to stop me?
Because it's a policy of
Are you gonna stop
their
me?
choosing. It's a policy of their choosing. Me personally, sir,
You think your job expects you to stop people from recording on a sidewalk?
Listen to me. You want to get amped up?
I'm not. I'm asking you a
tripping.
question.
I'm not.
I'm trying to get you to understand. You're trying to do your job. You did your job. You said, yo, we don't allow videoing. That was your job.
Videos, you can't take pictures of this building.
Of course I could. This is the First Amendment.
And that's all.
It's the First Amendment, freedom of
Of a
press.
corporate building.
Yes, it is.
You cannot take pictures, sir.
Of course I
And right now
can.
they're doing construction. So
That's
you're
fine.
obstructing.
I'm not obstructing any. Is it against the law to stand on the
They're
sidewalk?
doing construction.
Okay.
I cannot let anybody around here doing construction right now. Listen to me. Listen.
You
to
can't
me.
let nobody.
You
can't let nobody walk on this sidewalk because they're doing construction.
You're not listening. See, that's the issue.
I'm trying to follow along, which is that was a
They're
question.
doing construction and you're taking videos of this corporate building, sir.
And who's? I'm just
1, 2,
asking you,
3.
right? Respectfully, who's gonna stop
We
me?
checked out all the boxes already.
We done
checked out all the boxes. All right.
I'm gonna be here for like another hour recording.
Listen to me, because I'm being transparent. I'm not being as kind of way. I'm being honest. I'm being real.
Okay.
I'm not even trying to be like. They're doing construction right now. You cannot take videos of the building or pictures. But listen to me. That's just their little policy. That's what they got going on, and that's it. All right. I'm not trying to be extra. It's okay.
I think you are trying to be extra because your job,
you're trying to make me
your job is to observe and report, right?
Cool. At the end of the day,
You see how you talked? I didn't cut you off. As soon as I talk, you want to cut me off, but you talking about you being respectful. Right. I'm trying to tell you that in America, right? Everybody, me, you, him, her, has the right to record in public. It's called the First Amendment, freedom of the press.
It's an anti-terrorist
Photography, you know what the Supreme Court is? You know what the Supreme Court? You know what the Supreme Court of America is? The Supreme Court, which is the highest court of the land, has already ruled that photography is not terrorism.
Okay, that's fine.
Just don't touch me, ma'am.
I'm not touching
Have some
you,
respect. Because as soon as you touch me, that's assault. That's assault.
Okay.
You're in public.
You're
in public.
You. Okay. Public
You're in public.
Or not public, that footage is not condoned by me. You need a release form from me.
So give me a release form.
Why would I ever give you a release form? I would never do that. And you do not have the right to post that anywhere.
Do you give them a release form for recording you? All these buildings that you just walked by, do you give them a release form for recording you? Ma'am, you're in public. You're in public.
As per the
You're in public.
Act. So you should
Photography is not terrorism.
Not after 9/11.
Photography is protected.
You should look
Photography.
Up the statute.
So if I was Muslim and I wanted to pray here,
it has
right?
nothing to do with
Because
Muslim, Jew, or anybody.
we went to war with
now,
supposedly
it has nothing
Muslims,
to do
right?
with- No,
Is being Muslim terrorism?
Absolutely.
So
not.
how is photography terrorism?
You
if
should
it's protected?
read the statute.
Read the Constitution
of New York.
Read the Constitution.
Great.
The Constitution is higher than all of that.
Were correct, but there are laws that are most recent that were passed specifically for knuckleheads like you that go around videotaping objects of infrastructure that fall under the anti-terror statutes.
Can't nobody stop me from recording in public.
Correct.
It's a protected activity. Has already ruled. The Supreme Court has already ruled that photography cannot be deemed terrorism. It can't be condemned harassment.
As of 9/11,
it's a protected activity, man.
Not as of 9/11.
Google it. Google it.
You can Google it.
Learn the Constitution.
And you don't have a release form.
I don't need a release form, ma'am. You're in public. Okay? You're in public, ma'am. You're in public. I'm gonna be here for an hour because I would have been left until y'all started talking to me.
You want me to stay overnight, though?
You do what you want to do.
I hope you got plenty of time again. You're gonna need it.
God bless you. Have a great day.
And you guys, you don't worry. He's not allowed to be doing any of this.
Who's gonna stop me? The cops can't even stop me. Nobody can stop me because it's a protected. It's my right.
Somebody can't stop you from killing somebody or raping somebody or stealing something.
That's a crime.
So is what you're doing now.
No, it's not.
If you were to look it up,
what's the
you
crime?
would find out.
What's the crime? Tell me, please.
Look it up.
Educate me. What's the crime?
I need to educate you.
Well, you know.
I need to do you no favor.
But you say you know.
I do know.
So educate me.
You should look it up.
As a fellow American, educate me.
As a fellow New Yorker who lived through 9/11.
Educate me. I was here too.
Who knows the
I was here too.
You're not allowed
so you're saying,
to videotape infrastructure objects.
I just want to get this right. You're saying that nobody can take pictures of any building in America because of 9/11?
Infrastructure objects. I didn't say
so
any
this is a building, right?
You can go take a
So what do you
picture
mean by
of your
infrastructure?
house. You should look it up.
So can we take pictures of the One World Trade Center?
It depends.
All those tourists down there are tourists.
It depends what you're taking pictures of.
We can take pictures of whatever
what you're doing now.
Whatever we can see from public, we can film, ma'am.
Okay.
It's public photography laws. You don't know that?
But you should read the Supreme Court ruling.
They already ruled that photography is not terrorism.
Not after 9/11.
Ma'am, honestly, we could agree to disagree, but I suggest you read the Constitution. Read the Constitution.
To tape things that you're not
I can, ma'am. I'm on the sidewalk and I'm in public. And there's no expectation of. That's fine. Then I'll have a lawsuit. I'll get money. Because photography is not a crime. So, have a great night. God bless you. You're not. You're trying to step on my rights.
I'm done. I'm done with all
You are. Can't nobody tell me to stop recording. I'm on the sidewalk and I'm in public.
I'm really coming to you on a real topic now. Like, I'm not even on. This is not no clock. This is just Flinty now. You're talking to Flint now. You feel me, bro?
Nice to meet you, Flint. I'm David.
Nice to meet you. I have a few friends named David, and they all cool. You know what I'm saying?
It means beloved. That means everybody loves us.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, see, look, exactly. You're being real. You're being transparent with me now, and I'm being transparent with you the whole time. Just ask you nicely because these individuals in this building, this corporate building, they don't like people videotaping, don't like people taking.
Look how beautiful this building is.
It's a nice building.
We're in the middle of New York City. They expect tourists not to take pictures. Look at that big ass thing in the middle of their lobby. They can't stop nobody. Your job, you did your job. You stated your policy to me. I understand that was your job. Your job is not to stop the public. And you can't get in trouble for because I'm taking pictures.
My job is done.
Right.
According to the job now.
Right.
They're gonna want you to. But what do you think happens? Because all right, I'm gonna be real with you. What do you think is supposed to happen next?
I don't know. You observe, then you report. That's it.
Exactly.
That's all you can do.
Now what? You want a whole show of people to come down and be like, hey sir, to tell you the same thing I just had to tell you, bro?
People, listen. I'm gonna do what I'm doing. I'm just minding my business. If they want to come down, waste their time, talk to me over a protected activity on the sidewalk, then that's up to them. You did your job. There's nothing else you can do.
Look, you're gonna get me in trouble.
How you gonna get in trouble if you did your job? You stated what the building policy is. You asked me
The Department of Homeland Security, exactly what you're violating.
It's about education, so I want to see what she's saying.
Okay, so look at this. Department of Homeland Security says, please recognize suspicious activity. Signs of suspicious activity include observation or surveillance, a prolonged or unusual interest in facilities, buildings, or infrastructure beyond casual professional interest. I think yours checks the box. Photography, taking pictures or videos of persons, facilities, buildings, or infrastructure in manners such as photos or videos of security-related equipment or personnel, infrequently used access points or structures of building. I think you check that box also. Wow, Homeland Security will be very happy to hear about you.
Do you know how many Homeland Security knows me by name? Do you know that? You know how many federal buildings I go into in recording? Look, why don't you look up Operation Readiness? Look up Operation Readiness. Look up Operation Readiness. Look up. You didn't want to give me your name. I tried to have a conversation with you. Look up Operation Readiness. Look up that.
I just told you exactly what's on Homeland Security.
I went to federal buildings. I recorded the FBI, DHS, you name it.
So you go in the buildings and you take videos.
I film the government, bro. That's what I do for a living. But if I see something nice, I might record it. I might do some commentary. You know what I mean? This is my city. So I have people that view my channel that aren't from New York. They like to see New York. So that's what I do. I see a beautiful building. I stop. I take pictures. I record. I say some commentary. And then I move on. That's it. But my main thing is the government, bro. I focus on the government. I record the government, the police, FBI, DHS, you name it. I record them. Yeah, and I make sure that they respect not only my rights, your rights, everybody's rights.
Okay,
yeah, make sure they know our rights, one, and if they don't know our rights, we educate them on our rights, and if they violate our rights, we hold them accountable.
Yeah, right.
I've been arrested 6 times since January for taking pictures on the sidewalk. Not that shit that she just said. They try to turn, this is a protected activity, and there's no way that you should ever get arrested for taking pictures in public. But we deal with the NYPD, and the NYPD wants to turn your rights into a crime, so they say disorderly conduct. It's not photography. You'll never be arrested for photography. There's no crime that says photography unless you're like, maybe like a high, if we're like on red alert or some shit.
On a naturalistic level, bro, there's no reason that you can't take pictures of anything.
That's what I'm saying. If you're in public, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're right. Just like praying. If I want to pray here, can't nobody, the cops will come and they're like, listen, he's exercising freedom of religion.
We tell them to move. We tell them to move.
Yeah.
We tell them to move. Yeah,
this lady, she's crazy. She's talking about like, she might be talking about like Navy bases or like surveillance, maybe like drones and shit like that. But like, if you on a sidewalk and you recording, you can stand outside of a federal building. You can stand outside of the White House, and they can't say nothing. They have to have probable cause that you're really up to like terroristic activities. You know what I mean? Like, they have to have your background that you're involved with certain groups and something like that. They can't just say, oh, he's a terrorist because he's taking pictures on the sidewalk. That's ridiculous. I don't know where she found that shit, but she need to check the date and year on that.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I know the sad part about this world, the sad part about this life that I've been keeping, that I see. People like to use rules. People like to use rules, right? People like to use rules, and they create them, and they put them. So this building right here, right? It's a retail space, an empty retail space, right? Empty. You could probably walk into this building right now, break up everything. Wanna know why? It's no, quote unquote, according to whoever quote unquote owns it. There's no rules in place on this building, so it's a free game.
But there's laws like breaking and entering. You can't put your policy over the law.
You can't put your policy.
You can't. Policies don't go over law. So if there was a policy, if you wrote up, let's say you want to print out a sign that said no black people, and that's your policy for this building.
Guess what?
That's unconstitutional because it goes against the Constitution.
Right. But
you can't enforce that. Nobody can enforce that.
But that peep game, though. Once you have your building, your establishment, guess what they're gonna do? What they're gonna say?
But you can't.
Created that rule, and you created
So restaurants and businesses.
It's crazy. Yeah, you're right though.
Restaurants and businesses can refuse service to anybody, but not based on race, color, sexuality, shit like that. It might be because of that, but they can't outwardly say, oh yeah, we fired him because he's gay, or we fired him because he's Asian, or...
But guess what? They, in the back, guess what? Say they hire, say you got a space hiring people. Say you got a new firm, you got a new building. When you want to hire somebody, right? Who you gonna look to first? Random?
I would say the most qualified. Right.
Randoms, or you gonna look to people one of your homies or your family or your brothers or a friend or
if he's reliable and he's qualified.
He's reliable, he's qualified, right? Okay. Now
I think there is laws against hiring family members.
Family of a business. We could talk about
yeah,
that too.
I think in certain corporations you're not allowed to hire family members.
You got two people, one who's qualified, one who isn't. Get family member or friend. The person who's qualified, guess who? Which one? Which one you think?
The friend or the stranger?
But you got your family member. He's not too qualified. Who are you hiring?
I don't know. If it's my business, I'm going to look out for family first. But soon, I'm going to give family one shot. They get one shot. If they fuck up, that's it. You blew your shot. Now I got to hire the most qualified. But if it's my personal business, not like a huge corporation.
You're going to look out for family, but guess what? That's what? You're under what? Your moral, your principles, and your what? And
yeah, that's my morals.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You know.
That's what I was trying to show you. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's two sides of me, bro. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Everybody goes to their daily routine or their daily, but outside of that, there's a whole different person, and that's everybody. That's everyone. You know what I mean? Me, I split that down the middle. I'm a whole different being, bro. I don't play with none of that. I'm to this earth, bro. To this core, bro. I don't. You know, we get up and do what we do. We play our roles, and you know, once we leave there, you be who you know, you are who you are. And that's why I respect you too. You feel what I'm saying? Because you go around and you bring awareness, you spread light. And I'm fighting.
I'm fighting for everybody's rights, all of our rights, especially the lower class people that was they don't want us to know our rights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cops come and they approach us with this, and this is most cops, not all cops, but they come with that intimidation, expecting us not to know our rights. As soon as you know your rights, I don't answer questions. I don't speak without my lawyer. That's when they try to violate your rights or bully you or hurt you.
Intimidation and
in my experience.
My fault to even.
It's okay.
Intimidation and fear, all that's going to do in this life is going to hurt the people that you love.
Right.
You know what I mean? Feel me, bro? When you are intimidated or you feel a fear, bro, it's going to... You
could push the most calm creature in the corner long enough, it's gonna bite back. You know what I mean?
And guess what? When they do bite back, it's going to be like, damn. Oh, sometimes guess what people might do? Oh shit, why he?
They try to gaslight. Oh, why oh, you changed, you a different person. Like, nigga, you been walking over me for how long? You don't think I'm gonna stand up for myself eventually?
One time you decided to react.
Now they wanna act like you the bad guy. Yeah, I've been in that situation before.
Fear in this life, fear in existence.
Nah, fear's a lack of faith, bro. Fear is separation from God. So I don't live in fear. God bless you, my brother. I'm keeping moving. All right? I appreciate you having a dialogue and being open-minded. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. God bless you, all right? That video, it was just getting too long. That lady was, I don't know what the fuck she was talking about, bro. All I know is that the Supreme Court has already ruled that photography can't be deemed terrorism. She pulled up some shit. I'm sure it has nothing to do with taking pictures on the sidewalk, taking pictures of infrastructure. It might mean like on a like collective basis, like if every time they see you recording like fucking classified areas, maybe. I don't think that means public property. I don't think that means from a public standpoint. I think that means from a, a restricted area, shit like that. I don't know. I know y'all gonna let me know what the fuck she was talking about. And you know me, it's about education, so I highly doubt that means public photography. So. Alright, till next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to the People's Podcast. And shout out to all the New York activists out there.
I'm in the back of his car screaming my address at him.
Somebody's father. Alright, till next time.